All right, we're going to talk about business foundations and what you need to do to get your business off the ground correctly and have the right foundations. So, you got to start planning your business. Requires careful planning and execution. Here are some steps to go along the way. Number one, research and market analysis. You want to definitely do this. This is highly important to do this. Conduct your own research to understand your demand for microgreens in your area. Every area is going to be different. Identifying potential customers, such as restaurants, farmers markets, local grocery stores, home deliveries, direct to consumers / home deliveries. Evaluate the competition in your area and see what can set you apart in the microgreen world. There's many avenues to go. Them are just a few, and definitely check out what your market can handle and what unique can do and what unique area you can fit into in that area. A business plan. You don't have to write down a business plan like you're getting a loan, because we're not getting loans for this. This is just a business plan, planning your business. So creating a comprehensive business plan, outlining your goals, your target market, your market strategy, pricing, operational structure, how you're going to set the structure up, and your financial projections. This is very important. You want to have financial projections for sure. This plan will serve as a roadmap for your business and can help attract investors if you want to go down that road, or security financing, again, if you want to use it for that. But I recommend a business plan, just planning your business out. Don't worry about the financing. Try and do this business debt-free as possible. So this is just a plan to get your business off the ground, which is similar to a business plan you're going to write for a company, for investors or anything like that. But plan your business to make sure you know where you're going, have a roadmap so you can go the right direction. Number three, legal consideration. This is definitely going to be different in every area. So for a lot of things, but we're going to get into determining the legal structure of your business, such as if you want to do sole proprietor, which I highly recommend doing in the beginning, sole proprietor or partnership. If you've got multiple people in the business, that is not your significant other or married person married to or something, partnerships. And then when you get some revenue and you're going on, you want to look at limited liability companies. Most people call them LLCs. That keeps your business registered as business name and entities, and it's operating as its own person basically at that point. But definitely recommend them steps. Don't go out and get a business LLC right away. You don't need it. This is not legal advice, but that's my recommendation. This way you register your name, attain all the permits and licensings to secure any local regulations or health codes. So all that stuff is going to help that. That's step one before you get into everything else, getting your business thing going. So after you've done your market research, you've done your business plan, now you get your name, sole proprietor, partnership, LLC, whatever you're going with. Again, recommend sole proprietorship to begin with, and then move into that LLC. So, and then you need to determine location and setup. Where are you going to grow your microgreens at? Determine where you're going to operate your business from, a dedicated space in your house, what space that's going to be. Considering factors like, natural lights versus artificial lights. You got to determine that. Are you going to grow in a greenhouse? Are you going to grow outside, inside? All them factors. Most people are going to grow inside with artificial lights, with LEDs. Just the cost of them are now good. So consider factors, all them factors in there. And then how much space do you need to set up one grow rack, two grow racks? Where, if the business blows up, you're going to do 3, 4, 5. Where are you going to put all that stuff? So you definitely need to make sure you set up that. And one of the most important things that people forget about when they're setting up the racks, you're going to get your water source from. Are you going to be doing buckets? You're going to grow a hose into wherever that area is. So you want to make sure you have access to water to get in there, because that's obviously highly important to water your microgreens. So them are definitely big things to consider. So, all right, number 5, suppliers relationships. You want to establish relationship with reputable seed companies. There's a lot out there. You got True Leaf, Mums, Greener Harvest, and countless others. Johnny Seed. So, but you want a relationship with all of them. Call them up, get your account set up. You want a relationship with all of them, and some of them send out free seeds for sampling too. So definitely want to get that relationship going early with them. So consider buying in bulk as much as you can. I know in the beginning you're going to probably don't buy 1 pound. There's not enough seeds in that to do much with. 5-pound bags, work your way up to 25-pound bags when you get big enough and you got enough revenue in there that you can actually buy the 25-pound bags. Get up to that scale as fast as possible. That's going to save you a lot of money buying them bulk seeds versus the 5-pound bags. So definitely get up to that 25-pound bags as fast as you possibly can. Your grow medium. What grow medium are you going to grow in? We recommend using a Pro Mix BX, HP, or MP. People do use Coco Core. It's just not easy to use. So you're going to use mats. You're not going to use best yield, but figure out what your grow medium is and decide how you're going to do that and how you're going to store that as well. Then you got to get packaging. What kind of packaging you're going to use? Clamshells, preferably. Which one are you going to get them from? You're going to get them from Amazon. You're going to get them from Webstront. You're going to get them from whoever. So make sure you get that set up and get that in, because you're going to need packaging to put the microgreens in. And any other necessary supplies. It goes as far as, knives, towels to clean up, paper towels to wipe down, stuff like that. Pins, all the other stuff you need. So make sure you get all your supplies list together, what you're going to need. More will come as you're working, and you'll figure that out. But get a good supply list to start with, because there's a lot of little things which we can definitely go into on lives and stuff like that. So growing technique and practicing. Everybody's growing area is going to be different. So you got to get yours down. We can obviously teach you how we grow, and then you may have to make some modifications as you go along. Familiarize with different microgreens varieties and growing techniques. Do your research, watch our videos on all the growing varieties, ask questions. We can answer them as well if we don't have a video on it. So make sure you're getting familiar with how you're growing before you're selling. Definitely before you're selling. So experiment with different varieties and grow mediums. So, try a Pro Mix BX and MP and HP. Try all three, see which one works better for you and that you can get locally. Seed density, play around with that. We seed broccoli at 0.7 ounces. It might work better for you at 0.5. Play around with that and see what your yields are and what you need. Watering methods. Watering, recommend once a day. If you're using a BX, you can definitely water once a day. How are you going to water? All that stuff, testing all this stuff out. This is long before we're selling. Lights consideration. Obviously, we use Barena TA lights. Recommend them. They work great, but, test out which ones you need and do your research and look at it. Any lighting additions to optimize growth is highly critical. You want that great growth with the lights. So sure, educating yourself on best practices through, coaching courses, books, online resources, YouTube, any network experience, network with other microgreens growers and stuff. Get in groups and definitely get in contact with experienced growers as you are here and other ones, so definitely is highly key. And branding. This is very critical when you're doing this now. After you got all these things set up, now you want to go market and brand your business. So developing that brand identity with a strong marketing material such as logo, websites, social media. Get your stuff on Facebook, Instagram. Start putting it out there. Everything you're doing, put out there. Show people. Get your brand building. Consider attending the local farmers markets. Going there as a vendor. If you're not in a vendor yet, going there as a customer and shopping that local farmers market and seeing what they got. If they got microgreens or whatever else they got, how much traffic there is, all that stuff. And that way you're ready when you go to that farmer's market as well as a vendor. Reaching out to your local restaurants and getting familiar with them if they're wanting microgreens, if they got microgreens, and building that relationship as early as possible with them. And partnering with grocery stores. Grocery stores are great to deal with. They're consistent business. Showcase and sell your microgreens. Sometimes they'll let you do pop-ups out there, something like that, and then maybe get you in that store too, doing it that way. Many ways to do it. Building your online presence will attract direct customers and other convenient orders and delivery options. So this is critical in getting your business in the branding and marketing and everything like that. So definitely focus on this once you got everything else taken care of. And then we're going to get into number 8, which is operations and inventory management. Establish process for seed selections and ordering. Planting, watering, harvesting, packaging, delivery, all this stuff. You need to make sure you're understanding what you need to do here. Implement inventory system. You can do this simply with a piece of paper. How much seeds did I got? Count them once a month. That's all you need. It's not that complicated of an inventory system. You can look at your packaging, know how much packaging you need if you need to order. Just make sure you stay ahead of that. But so whatever system you need to do to make your business work right. Monitor and track the growth cycles of your microgreens and study the production cycles and how will they do and when they're ready for you and when the germination is done. Take notes, keep it in a notepad, notebook, something, especially when you're first starting for the first 6 months and what your growth cycles are on everything. So you can nail that down. If it's 10-day grow, it's 11-day grow, 12-day grow, 7-day grow. Some radishes are 7 days, so get all that down. You want to keep great notes. And number 9, you want to build some customer relationships. Focus on building a strong relationship with your customers to provide excellent customer service. That's key. You got to have customer service or you're going to lose them. Respond to inquiries promptly and maintain a consistent product quality. When you're giving this stuff, you want to make sure your product quality is always good. That way they always keep coming back and always will keep buying from you. Sharing often education sources as workshops, encouraging customers to showcase the benefits of microgreens. Ask them when they make their food with their microgreens, hey, can you post a picture on Instagram and tag me on it? That can go a long way. Chefs, if you're doing the restaurants, hey, can you tag me on anything that you put our microgreens on? A lot of times they'll be fine with that and they'll help you out and do that. So definitely ask. You never know. 10, financial management. This is where it comes down to the business side. Financial management is key. You can't just spend, and not make any money. So keep accurate records of all your expenses, everything you buy, keep records of it. We recommend using QuickBooks or any other program, something to keep all that stuff in there is highly key. So you keep track of your sales, your profits. They can monitor your costs, how much you're spending on stuff, including seed costs, utilities, equipment, maintenance, package materials, and regular review and adjust your price to ensure the profitability will remain competitive in your industry, in your area. Obviously, we got the price calculation sheet that you can use in this course. Highly recommend always using that sheet. I use it all the time. At least once a month, I'm looking at that and making adjustments if we need to. So definitely check that out. That is highly key of keeping business in there, and keeping it profitable. Remember, starting a microgreen business requires patient dedication, continuously learning. You're never going to stop learning. That's why you're part of this program. Stay informed about the industry trends and customer preferences to adopt and grow your business over time. We'll see you in the next one.